Hey everyone, welcome to another video on Blender Geometry Nodes. In this video, we are going to see about duplicate elements node. This is part of the Geometry Operations node. I release new videos on a weekly basis. Please subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified when I upload a new one. This is Jay from CJ Academy. Let's start. Okay, I have the default workspace setup for me, the custom workspace. I'll share the link in the description. You can take a look how to set it up. Okay, let's create a geometry node, and yeah, instead of cube, let's go for a Suzanne. That's not there in the geometry nodes list. Okay, Suzanne we have. Let's create a geometry node for this Suzanne. And today we're going to see about geometry operations duplicate elements node. As the node name explains, so it will duplicate elements. Okay, and you have the number of count you can duplicate it, and you have different options what you want to duplicate, whether you want to duplicate point, edge, face, spline, or instance. For this example, we are going to take as an instance because the duplicate elements node gives you a very good option to make an array. Okay, repeatedly creating the same object for a certain number of times. If you go for any other method, it may be more resource consuming, but for this output will be instance if you select the instance here. So the memory and the time to calculate it or time to give you the geometry output is faster. So let's bring in the instance, but this particular geometry is not instance. Okay, it's a direct mesh. So we want to convert this to a geometry to instance. So say geometry to instance. Okay, so take the geometry, convert it to instance, and bring this as output. But we have not changed anything here. Let's put this amount to 7. Now all the 7 are in the same position. Okay, to see all 7 or to have an array effect, you need set position node also. And we are going to control this offset with this index value. Okay, so each duplication of this is given its own index value. So if you see, it will be under instances, all the 7 are there. If you see, as I reduce, the instances are increasing. Okay, now we have 7 instances, that means 0 to 6 we have. For each index, it should offset on a particular direction. So for that, let's bring in math node. We need multiply. Let's select multiply by 2, or let's say 3, because every index it should move by 3 times. Connect this here, and you see currently it is taking, it doesn't take a single direction. In all 3 axes it is moving, it's offsetting. So if you see, you can see. So to control this, you need a combine xyz value. Combine xyz as a vector, and so whichever axis you are connected to, in that axis the offset will happen. Let's say we'll keep this to 4 so that you have nice distance between them. And if you say in y-axis, it goes to y-axis. If you say z-axis, it goes in this direction. And what you saw here, okay, is nothing but when you connect all 3 axes. See, got it? So this is what was happening in the before. So in one axis you can keep, and that gives you a nice array effect. And if you want to add another axis, so then you have to build another set position node and combine this. Okay, you are not going to change on top of that, so you have to bring in a joint geometry and combine these two, same setup, and instead of this, duplicate it, put it to y-axis, offset. Okay, and you need the geometry, so bring in the geometry also. Now you see, so simultaneously in both axes, now it is controlled. Same goes for z-axis, same setup you need. If you want, you want to control in z-axis also. Control shift D, one more setup, put this to z. Same thing, you have to duplicate one more time. Okay, put this to offset, take this geometry value, and now you have in all 3 axes. And by changing just this one single value of amount, you control all 3 directions. See, This can be used for any number of things, any object, any particular element. It's not just instance, you can do it for anything. That's it about the duplicate elements node. If you find this video useful, please like it, share it with your friends. If you have any doubts on this topic, please let me know in the comment section. If you want me to cover any other specific topic in Blender, please let me know in the comment section as well. Please subscribe to my channel. I will see you in another cool video. Thank you. Bye.